Assalamualaikum. Today I want to talk about introduction and background of company Khind Holding Berhad. Khind Holding Berhad was established in 1961 in Penang and founded by Cheng King Fa. The company was listed on Bursa Malaysia in 1998 and has successfully expanded its business to more than 19 countries worldwide. Khind also aim to deliver happiness every day by providing quality home appliances. Currently, Khind manages a very well-known brand such as Mistral and Mayer. We have a reason why we choose India as a wine country. India is choosing has a target market through its huge population and fast-growing economy. In recent years, health awareness among Indian consumers has increased significantly. More people are looking at hair cooking method, and hair fryer have reduced all usage in daily cooking. As a result, the demand of air fryer in India is increasing every year. Based on the Blue Wave report, the air fryer market in India is expected to continue growing strongly until 2013. Now we move to main objective. The main objective of this expansion to expand the Khind brand globally and tap into India's large population and strong buying power. This expansion also support a healthy cooking lifestyle and help reduce air pollution compared to traditional cooking method in country India. In addition, Khind aim to build strong partner in India and further strengthen its global reputation. That's all from me.
Hello everyone. Today I will be presenting the market analysis for introducing Khind's air fryers into the Indian market. India is one of the most attractive markets for small kitchen appliances due to its large population, rapid urbanization, and expanding middle class. With rising health awareness, air fryers have gained strong popularity among Indian consumers. For cultural analysis, cooking plays a very important role in Indian daily life. Most meals are prepared at home, often for large families. Traditional Indian food involves deep frying, which has increased health concerns such as obesity and heart disease. As a result, many consumers are now shifting towards healthier cooking methods, creating strong demand for air fryers. For economic analysis, India has a fast-growing economy with rising disposable income, especially among the middle class. However, Indian consumers are very price conscious. This matches well with Khind's brand positioning, which focuses on affordable, durable, and practical appliances. Additionally, India offers low production and labor costs, which can help Khind's remain competitive. For political, legal, and consumer behavior analysis, India has a stable government and support foreign business through initiatives like the Make in India program. However, Khind's must comply with safety, energy efficiency, and consumer protection regulations. In terms of consumer behavior, Indian buyers prioritize price, reliability, energy efficiency, and after-sales service. Many rely heavily on online reviews, social media, and e-commerce platforms such as Amazon and Flipkart. Festive season like Diwali also plays a major role in boosting appliance sales. Lastly, demand for air fryers in India is rapidly increasing, especially in major cities and expanding into smaller cities. While strong competitors such as Philips, Bajaj, and Prestige already exist, there is still a gap in the mid-price segment. In conclusion, the Indian market offers strong opportunities for Khind's air fryers. With the right pricing, product strategy, and local adaptation, Khind has a high potential to succeed in India's growing appliance market.
For my part, I will be discussing the opportunities and threats faced by Khind Holdings Berhad in expanding its air fryer products into the Indian market. This analysis focuses on external market conditions in India and is supported by strategic perspectives such as what, trade barriers, and competitive pressures. Firstly, one of the key opportunities for Khind is the growing demand for healthy cooking appliances in India. Indian consumers are becoming increasingly health conscious due to rising awareness of lifestyle-related diseases such as obesity and diabetes. As a result, there is a shift towards cooking methods that reduce oil consumption while still maintaining taste. Air fryers address this need by allowing consumers to prepare fried-style food using minimal oil, making them an attractive alternative to traditional deep frying, which is common in Indian cuisine. In addition, changes in consumer behavior following the COVID-19 pandemic have increased the preference for home-cooked meals. This has led to higher demand for time-saving and multifunctional kitchen appliances, particularly in urban and semi-urban areas. Another important opportunity is India's growing middle class and rising disposable income. As consumers become more financially stable, small domestic appliances such as air fryers are increasingly viewed as affordable lifestyle upgrade rather than luxury items. This trend aligns well with Hind's value for money positioning, as the company can offer reasonable price product without compromising essential quality and functionality. Despite these opportunities, Hind also faced several challenges in the Indian market. One major threat is intense competition from well-established multinational brands like Philips, as well as strong domestic players such as Bajaj and Havells. These competitors benefit from strong brand recognition, extensive distribution networks, and high consumer trust, making market entry more challenging for Hind. Another significant threat involves trade barriers and regulatory requirements. India imposed import duties on electrical appliances to protect local manufacturers, which may increase product prices if Hind relies solely on imports. Furthermore, strict compliance with safety and certification standards can lead to higher costs and delays in market entry. Cultural differences also present challenges, as Indian cooking tradition vary widely and air fryers may not immediately be accepted by all consumer segments, especially outside urban areas. In conclusion, while India offers strong growth opportunities driven by health awareness and economic development, Hind must also manage competition, regulatory barriers, and cultural adaptation carefully. With the right pricing strategy, partnership, and consumer education, Hind can improve its chances of achieving sustainable growth in the Indian market.
First, I will explain the strategy entry mode for Khind Malaysia in entering the Indian market. Entering a foreign market requires careful evaluation of factors such as competition, regulation, culture difference, and customer needs. India has chosen a target market due to its strong economic growth, recent middle-income population, and increased demand for safe and convenient cooking appliances. However, the Indian market is large, highly competitive, diverse, and strongly regulated, which makes the selection of the right entry strategy very important. There are several international entry modes that Khind can consider, and these entry modes differ in terms of investment level, control risk, and profit potential. Understanding this option is essential before entering the Indian market. The main entry mode include exporting, license, strategic alliance, only owner subsidiaries, and joint venture. Exporting involves manufacturing products in Malaysia and selling them in individual distributor or online platform. This mode requires low investment and involving low financial risk, making it suitable for market testing. However, exporting provides limited control over pricing and after-sales service and additional logistic costs. Customer duties and GST may increase product price, which can weaken competitive in a price-sensitive market. License allows Khind to create a local company to write the manufacturer of sell its product. This enables faster market entry with minimal capital investment. However, license involves limited control over product quality and process risk to brand reputation, especially in competitive markets like India. Strategic alliance offers flexibility and resource sharing, but often less strong long-term commitment. A wholly owned subsidiary provides full ownership and control over operation and profit. However, this option requires high investment and involves complete regulation compliance, including BIS certification, GST registration, labor law, and e-waste regulation. Due to strong local competitive mode is considered too risky for Khind first entry into India. After comparing all the entry modes, a joint venture is identified as the most suitable entry strategy for Khind. A joint venture allows shared investment and risk reduction, which provide access to local market knowledge, establishes dispute networks, and faster regulation approval. The local partner also helps Khind comply with Indian regulation and update its product pricing and promotion to local customer preference. In conclusion, the joint venture strategy provides a balanced approach in terms of cost control and risk. It helps Khind reduce financial, operation, and regulation risk with supporting sustainable growth and long-term competitive in the Indian home appliance market.
So good day everyone, I will present the ethical challenge faced by Khind Holding Berhad in the Indian market. First of all, is labor and employment practice. India has a vast workforce, but 61% remain in the informal sector, ILO 2025. This creates the risk of exploitation, low wages and unsafe conditions. Khind must comply with the Minimum Wages Act 1948 and Factories Act 1948 by adopting ILO standard. Supplier audit, vocational training and fair wages will prevent practice and strange Khind reputation. Second is environmental sustainability. In 2025, India generate 1.6 million tons of e-waste, growing at 10% annually. Khind must meet demand without worsening environmental damage. Energy efficient product recycling program and carbon reduction target align with ESG standard, ensure compliance and long-term competitiveness. So the third is consumer protection and product safety. India market is price sensitive, but QCO 2025 mandates strict safety standard. Khind must ensure BIS certification, provide hazard-free warranties and run CSR program to educate customers. This step build trust and protect brand reputation. So the fourth is corporate, government and anti-corruption. Indian rank 93 per 180 in CPI 2023, showing high corruption risk. Khind should enforce zero tolerance, provide integrity training and establish a board-level ethic whistleblowing system will ensure transparency, benchmarking against MCCG, alliance practice with global standard. So the lastly is community involvement and CSR. CSR must going beyond formality. Khind can implement educational program and women empowerment project. Partnership with the NGO with SDG 7 will ensure social engagement and strengthen community ties. Xiaomi success show effective CSR enhance brand acceptance. So in conclusion, India is a highly promising market projected to reach USD 70.79 billion by 2030. Positive factors including a growing middle class, health awareness, and regulatory compliance. Overall, India is a viable market if Khind adopt ethical and sustainable operation. In strategy recommendation, to success we recommend firstly market entry, joint venture with local partner for distribution and compliance. Second, operation, establish assembly plant in India to reduce import costs. Moreover, product strategy, affordable models for tier 2 per 3 cities, high capacity model for urban family. At the same time, marketing, emphasize health benefit, leverage e-commerce and festive promotion. Then, comply, ensure the safety certification, energy standard and e-waste management. Furthermore, long-term growth, invest in after-sales service, product innovation and local preference. Lastly is expansion. Use India as launchpad for South Asian marketers. That's all for me. Thank you.